Hey everyone, Adam and Andrew here with It Takes Two Takes. We're going to watch episode 2 of Hawkeye. We watched episode 1. That video's out there. Check it out. Thanks for checking out our channel in general. If you haven't seen it yet, we got this video out there. It's Nate Ted Lasso video essay. By the time I'm able to edit this video, it'll probably be at 100,000 views, which is insane. We're a very small channel. So anything you can do to show your support and appreciation, we appreciate you. I don't even care if it's a comment. I don't care if it's subscribe, anything. Just engage with us because we love talking with you all. That's my pitch. That's it. I'm going to move on. I know what you're here for. It's episode 2 of Hawkeye. That's what we're here for, Adam.
The first episode was, setting up Kate. That's what it was. We don't know her. We know Hawkeye. We know what he's been through. We see he has a little PTSD about Nat's death. Outside of that, that was really we need to introduce Kate, who apparently by ringing a bell can bring down an entire clock tower. Just saying, a lightning bolt can't take out a clock tower completely in Back to the Future, but an arrow, whole clock tower gone.
You're drawing some interesting parallels there. It's you're really. I mean, people have tried to make connections with the MCU. I have yet to hear the Back to the Future connection. So kudos. Yeah. Hey, look, we have thoughts. They're on our first video on that first episode, and we're going to share our thoughts after this. So please stick around. We love to kind of just share what we observed and give the commentary down there. Make comments. We love it. So that's it. Just going to pick right up. We're going to pick right back up. I can't say what I'm trying to say.
You're Hawkeye.
We're picking right back up where we left off.
Are you okay?
Come with me, I'm fine.
Come with me. Come on.
So I saw a dead body.
This way.
Back there, which
Don't worry
comes up
about it. We'll
first.
talk about it when you get there.
Can you sign this?
I'm not done yet.
But when you are, could you sign my bow?
She's fangirling so much.
I'd be fangirling.
Yeah, I would too.
The tracksuits must have followed you from the auction to where I found you. Did you stop anywhere before that?
I just dropped off the dog.
What?
And my name's on the buzzer.
Oh no. Get out.
Oh, yeah. That's a Call of Duty move.
That's just a Hawkeye move.
David, go back for it.
Well, that's going to tie her to the suit now. I don't work for the fire department, but I'm normally thinking there's not an extra coat and helmet just sitting around like that. Just observation.
Gonna need to rely on anyone to comment on what Adam just said because I don't know either. Someone that knows, tell us the likelihood of that happening. And thank you for your service if you're a firefighter.
Exactly.
LARPers.
Uh-oh.
Oh, go there. The whole episode, be there.
What's this?
Oh, I started to describe what I could remember of the tracksuit's faces.
I guess you're not.
Doughy faces, very white. Might as well be describing It Takes Two Takes, Adam. Hey!
Hey.
People always like grills when you get a new costume. Your costume looks pretty bad. And how about now? You see me? Yeah, when you see me sneaking in creepy.
Ah, you found it.
The interesting thing is, he wants the suit, right? But like, there's also an element of like, this guy that's got it now. The sooner he gets to him to take it from him, the sooner he may be able to actually save his life if what he's saying is true. Like, anyone sees you in the suit, you're gonna be a target for a lot of people.
I really thought you were gonna be home for Christmas.
Hey, look at me. I'll be home for Christmas.
Promise.
So now we have a
deadline.
Yeah, we have a deadline throughout the series, I suppose. And maybe
yeah. Which is probably why the series wraps up before Christmas.
we've seen that deadline a lot in a lot of films.
These two events have officials wondering if indeed the Ronin has returned to New York City, if he may be responsible for Armand Duquesne's death, and what he may do next.
All right, so it eventually did tie back to her or the Ronin.
I'm going to find this suit, and until I do, you're gonna stay put.
Oh yeah, that'll work. That'll happen.
Not showing up at work. is
There's the
not
Rogers music.
Yeah.
My mom.
No, it's just so I can hear you. Not 'cause I want to, just 'cause I need you.
What happened?
Montage.
Too hard to tell. I don't.
Mommy!
I don't know.
Hey, look, that one's you.
No, it's Katniss Everdeen. Let's go.
All right, that's good.
The Screen Junkies YouTube channel did a analysis of who's the better archer, Katniss, Hawkeye, or Legolas from Lord of the Rings.
Ooh.
I will not spoil it, but you know, something to check out if anyone's interested.
Before you say it.
Katie. Good morning.
Oh boy.
Kate.
There's that mustache.
Sorry. I can explain. Can we talk without the interloper? Please.
No, it makes perfect sense that she would be hostile. She
Oh,
likely
jeez.
was displaced by.
I like the score like was going and then it changed to like harpsichord. Like it was but it wasn't like it just started that way. It just smoothly went into it. I'm gonna have to go back and listen again.
He'll fit right in a Renaissance era area with bow and arrows. This could be interesting.
This could be really interesting. Just taking him down. Oh no. Oh whoa, okay. What was that? Goodness.
Wait a minute. Aren't you Hawkeye?
There you are.
I could take this pretend sword, and you pretend to die, and I take that suit. Or I'm gonna real punch you. And you're gonna real fall.
Just let me kill you. I'll give you the suit.
No.
Oh, that was a fair offer.
Just work with me. Let me kill you.
Yeah. Go for it.
And I fought Thanos.
All right, cool.
Just make it quick.
Yeah. What? No, you gotta make it look real. We gotta have trial by combat.
Yeah, he's ready for execution. That's not the move. I'm gonna enjoy this.
They said winner takes the suit. He now should just try and win.
Right, but I want to see how he does it. Or if he can.
That guy's doing sound effects.
It's amazing.
Show it. You ready?
I'm ready to.
We burn the corpse.
You did have fun, right?
Glad I did it.
It's about the right answer. I'm glad I did it. It's not wrong.
I'm Grills.
Nice to meet you, Grills.
Does it seem like Grills is going to come back?
Little catch release.
Nice. One of Nat's old moves.
Oh, she just said one of Nat's old moves.
One of Nat's old moves, you mean like the, when she lands and whips her head up, flips her head back?
Well, the sister has got that down now pretty good, too. Though
Yelena,
though it gives her the creeps when she does it.
Would you say you're more an epee, foil, or saber man?
Oh, you know your stuff, little lady.
How did he not know she knew her
I was a
stuff?
two-time state champion.
I was going to say, he hasn't been paying
It made
attention.
me pretty aware.
The sound effects people obviously had fun with the sound effects of these swords.
I mean, it might as well be that guy making the sound effects from the LARPing. Like,
right.
You are good.
Don't let me win.
He's
Jack.
he's
I
hiding
wouldn't.
his abilities.
Go again.
oh, he's holding back. Maybe he's just trying to feel out his opponent here, gauge how good she really is.
Well, what's going to happen here is he's ultimately going to beat her, and then at the end of the series, they're going to fight again, only without the padded outfits on.
What are you hiding, Jack?
His upper lip.
Street gang, Molotov cocktails.
Street gang?
Ninjas? What exactly is in a Molotov cocktail, anyway? Are you old enough to drink?
Oh, that's such a
Everything will be okay.
that's a terrible. I can't with this guy.
I get being scared.
Butterscotch.
Armand III butterscotch too.
Could you be that obvious? Really? Okay, he's getting in her head. Maybe that's it. He's telegraphing what he did to her. That's what I'm choosing to believe. Otherwise, it's just weird.
What's up, bro?
Here we go. Tracksuit.
Easy, easy. Come on. She wants him alive.
She?
This can't be a Black Widow's sister. I know they're kind of Russian tracksuit guys, but it can't be that obvious.
Yelena. Yeah, I don't know.
It's a nice place you got here. It's not creepy at all.
Hey, you kid. I know you kid. So don't kid, okay? Old warehouses are being converted into lofts, so how can I get something better? Oh, come on, bro. But kiss.
He's so mad about that.
Can I speak to your manager? This is like talking to furniture.
It almost sounded like a Tony Stark line.
Right.
What was delivered.
Right. I mean, is that him there? I would really like to speak to your boss. It's why I'm here.
Oh, the guy that pulled off the ski mask in the last episode.
Right now, bro. Where's Kate Bishop?
Who are you talking about?
That would be Kate Bischoff right there.
She's got a suit now.
Bro, I found her.
No fell off. It's strong.
Thank you.
He's on the unicorn.
I was just trying to help.
This must be the boss.
Oh. Yeah. So that was Echo. I remember them saying they were casting Echo, and I remember reading about who Echo was when I heard that Echo was going to be in it. I was like, oh, that's interesting. It's not really associated with Hawkeye. So, okay.
They're obviously having some fun with a little bit of comedy here and there. The LARPing was fun.
The LARPing was fun.
I definitely enjoyed the LARPing.
I feel like they could have had more fun with that, to be honest, but I'm not going to... Not a criticism.
Yeah,
I would have loved to see a little bit more of it. It was entertaining. I agree with you. The humor, all of it, the banter, this is what I've wanted in that regard. We've got a socialite in New York that has been murdered. It's a murder mystery. Yes, it's his suit. I know that's the appeal. It's his sword. Sure, that's part of the appeal. But beyond that, is this really worth missing Christmas with your family if that's all you've been trying to do after everything you've been through up through Endgame? I don't know. I hope they convince me that it is, because up to this point, I get that he's drawn to Kate and wants to be a mentor to some degree, but he's got a couple of kids that he needs to do that with as well.
I like the fact he's got damage. It's not just psychological. He actually has physical damage as well. One of the criticisms about Black Widow is the fact that, how many different explosions or injuries or car wrecks did she go through and still get up and walk away from?
Yeah.
Yet, so far in what he's had to deal with, he's already got some scrapes and bruises, and he's got, a hearing aid. And when asked about it, we get a nice little montage of all the shit he's been through.
Yeah.
Which makes sense that there would be some damage. He's a normal guy. I'm appreciating that aspect of it. There are so many plot holes in this series thus far that I'm hoping they clean up by the end. If not, that'll annoy the crap out of me because it's full of plot holes at the moment. It's fun. It's fun. It's got some escapism to it. There's some good humor to it. I'm not grabbed by it other than I like Clint. And so I kind of want to see what he's going to say next or what's going to happen next because, there's a musical, there's LARPing,
I know we didn't really talk about it when we were reviewing this, but I think it's interesting that they did introduce Echo as a character. I don't know much about that character from the comics. I'm aware of the character. It was like, I don't know, late 90s, early 2000s, they introduced this character and Kingpin raised her and blah, blah, blah. But that's kind of the big moment, I suppose, in this episode in terms of introducing somebody new. Here we are. How will this play into things moving forward? Will there be more Daredevil crossover? I'm not counting on it, but It leads me
here's
to believe that we have some opportunity in episodes moving forward or series moving forward of more crossover within
here's
the
what I'm
MCU.
waiting. Here's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for Natasha's sister to show up. At the end of Black Widow,
Yes.
she was very much pointed in the direction of Hawkeye as being the cause of her sister's death. You pointed Yelena at Hawkeye. You can't sit there and expect that she's been biding her time since that was handed to her.
I think she's going to be tied into this series. I don't know that it's going to be a name only and not actually make an on-screen appearance. I would hope she would, but Yelena to me is somebody that if she's going to interact with Hawkeye at all, it's going to be, well, I want to say, I don't know if Hawkeye is going beyond this 6-episode series. So there's that, right? If you're going to tease her in the final episode or at least introduce her back into the MCU in this final episode, that might bother me only because I don't know that Jeremy Renner is going to do much more with this character. And I say that purely on a speculative level. Let's be honest, he's no spring chicken. I don't know that he wants to play this character much longer unless we go like a kind of Batman Beyond level, sort of Bruce Wayne level, elder, sort of role. But I do feel as though if they're going to introduce Yelena, I want that conflict to happen, and I want it to be a sort of climactic moment that is actually going to give some breathing room in this series or this season, if this is truly the end of what we need to tell from a story standpoint with Hawkeye. That's my thought.
If some of the leaked photos we've seen is true, and the Netflix Matt Murdock shows up in Spider-Man, I'm wondering if we're also going to lead into maybe a future Daredevil Disney Plus series as well. And we're just going to get the first tease of him in Spider-Man. And then afterwards, we're going to get the announcement of Daredevil's going to continue with the season 4 and on Disney Plus.
Adam, you brought up so much, I'm bound to be disappointed. Listen, we thank you for watching this channel, this episode. I don't know, all the dozens of you that are checking this out. Nonetheless, we enjoy doing this. That's why we have this out there. That's why I'm going to spend so much time editing this video that I'm sure that the next, Spider-Man movie will be released in theaters by the time I get it out there. But nonetheless, Adam, any other final thoughts?
No, other than if you're still watching, we appreciate it. And please like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time with Adam and Andrew and It Takes Two Takes.